We're also best friends with Tom Cruise.
Yep.
Comes out all the time and hangs out. Buddy, buddy.
We rode Air Force One to Germany to start this tour.
Ja, nee, ist klar. Der Jan ist ja auch der kleine Bruder von Cindy aus Marzahn und der erste FC Köln gewinnt 2015 die Champions League. Mal ganz ehrlich, die wollen uns doch verarschen, oder? Wie es so weit kommen konnte, das gucken wir jetzt mal.
First of all, let's talk about the band name, because it keeps irritating me. What does it mean?
It's irritating me too, unfortunately. When we were way younger, I'm almost 24, so let's see, when I was 17, I actually might have been 16, we thought it was like this really cool name. We were like a local band playing to like 20 kids, and we thought it sounded, we thought it sounded so cool, and like we never thought that the band would go anywhere, that we'd ever even do an interview asking about it. So we're like, yeah, let's make that the band name. That's really cool.
That sounds so cool.
And then once we ended up like signing to our U.S. label back about 5 years ago and stuff, it was kind of like too late to change it. So now we're just stuck with it. And now it's like, oh man, I really wish we would have picked something that our older selves would think was cool instead of just when we're like young teenagers.
Because when I read We Came as Romans, I was like, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
And since you're from Troy, I mean, what about We Came as Greeks, maybe?
I know.
That would have worked out.
No, there's a lot of jokes that always happen with it, and I was just like, we didn't even think about it.
Let's talk about the last record. Finally, some clean vocals by you. Were you afraid in the beginning? Did you have to take some lessons? What happened?
I mean, it's been a thought for a while because, like, I did vocals in this band like a long time ago. John Feldman loved the idea of me singing, and he really helped me to find my own style and helped me to make it happen. It was cool.
Yeah, it's funny because Dave was actually singing in our band before he even like knew how to scream. Like over 8 years ago when we started. For us, it's like a throwback. We're like, oh, we're going back to where we started. And for almost, I would say like 98% of our fans, like no one knew that because it was seriously really long ago when we were like really small. So I think it's cool though, because I've been here the whole way, and to see Dave singing again is awesome.
Let's talk about the songwriting a bit. From my understanding, you write all the stuff?
I guess since the band started, our original drummer like wrote all of the music himself, and then when we decided to part ways with him after only a year of being in the band, it was like, well, who wants to write now? And I was like, I'll do it, I guess. And I guess I just kind of grew into the role. And not to, I guess, take away from any of the other like talents of the other members and stuff, but it was just kind of a role that I grew into that I guess was necessary.
So quite a busy bee there.
I guess so.
Plus you write the majority of the lyrics, right?
Yeah.
Quite a lazy bee there.
I try to write like some of my vocal parts and things like that, but I mean, when it comes down to it, Josh is the best lyricist, so.
Yeah, I mean, Dave, honestly, it's like whatever words you write, they're not going to matter if they're sung or are screamed in a fashion that's not memorable and not catchy.
Yeah.
And so it doesn't, I could write the best lyrics ever, but without Dave doing his job in the band and making it catchy, making it a pattern that kids hold on to, then it wouldn't matter in the first place. So very thankful for Dave and what he does for the band writing-wise.
As a young band, let's talk about the benefits and the misbenefits of social media. Does it affect you in any way?
I'll start by saying that I think a big reason for a lot of our success when we were younger was we made, an EP called Dreams, and we released it for free. That was a big reason for a lot of our success with social media. But at the same time, people say some really stupid things on social media. They think that there's no consequence to anything they say or do on any of those kind of websites. I feel like, 10, 20 years ago, if you hated a band, you'd have to go up to them and say, hey, I hate you, to their face. Now it's just like they go on YouTube and they're like, I hope this band dies, and like crazy shit, like I don't know.
And it goes both ways for band members too. A younger band that maybe the members are teenagers, don't really maintain the self-control that they should. Maybe say something on their own personal social media. One of the members at a restaurant was unsatisfied with his waiter, so he's like, oh, I didn't tip my waiter because they sucked. And it's like, oh, that band is so ungrateful for everything that they've ever gotten because one time their guitar player didn't tip their waiter. And it's like, it's comical, but it's like, that's the way it is. Social media escalates everything.
I've got to the point where I can't even read YouTube comments or anything, like, because it's so insane.
Nowadays, I don't really, I don't even have a Facebook. I had to delete that because that was just getting a little ridiculous. And
is there any rumor you would like to put out about yourself
I'll start a rumor?
Yeah.
Ooh. We're also best friends with Tom Cruise.
Yep.
Comes out all the time and hangs out. Buddy.
Dave's related to Oprah Winfrey.
Yeah.
We're about to be
She's
on.
my aunt.
Yeah, we're gonna be on her show coming up soon. We rode Air Force One to Germany to start this tour. The president was just like, "Yeah, you can use my plane." Those are all completely true things,
Yep.
and you can put them everywhere on the
Put 'em
internet.
everywhere.
They happen.
It's got to be on YouTube.
Falls ihr mehr davon sehen wollt, abonniert doch einfach unseren Kanal. Jeden Dienstag und Freitag gibt es neue Videos. Unsere heutige Frage: Welches Gerücht würdet ihr mal gerne in die Welt setzen? Falls ihr CDs, LPs, Poster oder T-Shirts von We Came as Romans haben wollt, die gibt's natürlich bei EMP. Klickt einfach auf den Link unten in der Beschreibung. Bis zum nächsten Mal, sagen Jan und Markus.